This is an instructional guide to assist individuals in acquiring fluency in the English language by familiarizing themselves with elementary-level words that begin with the letter A. In total, there are 179 words that have been compiled for this purpose. This is part 3 of 7. Numbers 51 to 75. Some other words you should understand. Noun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, determiners, prepositional phrase, conjunction, pronoun.
Against is a preposition that means in opposition to or contrary to something. Example, he is against the idea of going to the party alone. 52. Age is a noun that refers to the length of time a person or thing has existed. Example, my grandmother is 80 years of age. 53. Aged is an adjective that describes someone or something as being old or having lived for a long time. Example, the aged oak tree was over 200 years old. 54. Agency is a noun that refers to an organization or company that provides a particular service on behalf of others. Example, the advertising agency created a new campaign for the product launch. 55. Ago is an adverb that means before the present time or in the past. Example, she left the company 2 years ago. 56. Agree is a verb that means to have the same opinion or to come to a mutual decision with someone else. Example, we all agree that pizza is delicious. 57. Ahead is an adverb that means in front or further forward than someone or something else. Example, the finish line is just ahead. 58. Aim is both a noun and a verb that means to point or direct towards a particular goal or objective. Example, she aimed the dart at the bullseye. 59. Air is a noun that refers to the invisible gaseous substance surrounding the Earth, primarily composed of nitrogen and oxygen, and used by humans and animals for breathing. Example, the air in the mountains was fresh and clean. 60. Air conditioning is a noun that refers to a system used for cooling and dehumidifying indoor air for comfort in homes, buildings, and vehicles. Example, I turned on the air conditioning because it was too hot inside. 61. Air Force is a noun that refers to a branch of military aviation responsible for conducting aerial warfare and supporting ground troops with air power. Example, he joined the Air Force after finishing college. 62. Airline is a noun that refers to a company that provides air transportation for passengers or cargo. Example, I booked my flight with a reputable airline. 63. Airport is a noun that refers to a place where aircraft take off and land, equipped with runways, terminals, and facilities for passengers and cargo. Example, we arrived at the airport 2 hours before our flight. 64. Alarm is a noun that refers to a device or signal that warns people of danger or an emergency. Example, the fire alarm went off in the middle of the night. 65. Alarm clock is a device that makes a loud noise or plays music at a set time to wake someone up from sleep. It usually has a digital or analog display that shows the current time and can be set to go off at a specific time in the future. Alarm clocks can be powered by electricity, batteries, or winding mechanisms. Example sentence: I set my alarm clock for 6 a.m. so I can wake up early for school. 66. Album is a collection of songs or music tracks that are recorded and released by an artist or group. It can be in physical format such as a vinyl record, CD, or cassette tape, or digital format such as an MP3 or streaming service. Albums can have a theme or concept that ties the songs together, or they can be a collection of unrelated tracks. Example sentence: My favorite album of all time is Thriller by Michael Jackson. 67. Alike is an adverb that means in the same or similar way. For example, the two sisters look alike. 68. Alive is an adjective that means living or not dead. For example, the bird is still alive. 69. All is a versatile word that can be used as an adjective, adverb, determiner, and pronoun. As an adjective, it means the whole quantity or extent of something. For example, all the students passed the exam. As an adverb, it means completely or wholly. For example, he ate all of his lunch. As a determiner, it means every one of something. For example, all the books on the shelf are mine. As a pronoun, it means everyone or everything. For example, all is well. 70. Alright/alright is a word that can be used as an adjective, adverb, and exclamative. It means satisfactory or acceptable. For example, it's all right if you can't come. As an adverb, it means in a satisfactory manner. For example, I'm doing all right today. As an exclamative, it means expressing agreement or permission. For example, all right, you can go now. 71. Allow is a verb that means to permit something to happen or to let someone do something. For example, my parents allow me to stay up late on weekends. 72. Almost is an adverb that means nearly or not quite. For example, I almost missed my flight. 73. Alone is a word that can be used as an adverb and adjective. As an adverb, it means without anyone else or alone. For example, she prefers to work alone. As an adjective, it means without any others or solitary. For example, he lives alone in a small apartment. 74. Along is a word that can be used as an adverb and preposition. As an adverb, it means moving in a constant direction on a path or line. For example, we walked along the beach. As a preposition, it means moving in a constant direction on a path or line and being accompanied by someone or something. For example, I went for a walk along the river with my dog. 75. Aloud is an adverb that means out loud or audibly. For example, she read the book aloud so everyone could hear.
Against. I am against eating vegetables, but I know it's good for me. The cat was rubbing against the wall. Age. My age is just a number, and mine happens to be unlisted. I can't believe you're still playing with toys at your age. Aged. My grandmother's aged cheese tastes better than the fresh one. The book's pages are yellowed and aged. Agency. The agency responsible for protecting the environment is failing miserably. The advertising agency came up with a brilliant campaign. Ago. I saw that movie a long time ago, and I still remember it vividly. He left the company 2 years ago to start his own business. Agree. I agree with you that pizza is the best food in the world. Let's agree to disagree on this matter. Ahead. Keep walking straight ahead until you see the big red sign. We need to plan ahead if we want to succeed. Aim. My aim in life is to become a professional dancer. He aimed his water gun at his sister and pulled the trigger. Air. The air in the mountains is fresher than in the city. I need to let some air out of my bike tires. Air conditioning. I can't live without air conditioning during summer. The air conditioning unit needs to be fixed before it gets any hotter. Air Force. My grandfather served in the Air Force during World War II. The Air Force planes flew over our heads at an air show. Airline. Which airline do you prefer to fly with? The airline lost my luggage, and I was left with nothing. Airport. I always arrive at the airport hours before my flight. Airport security is very strict these days. Alarm. I forgot to turn off my alarm, and it woke me up at 5 a.m. The fire alarm went off, and we had to evacuate the building. Alarm clock. 1. I can't wake up without my alarm clock buzzing in my ear. 2. My alarm clock is so loud that it scares my cat every morning. Album. 1. I have a collection of classic rock albums. 2. She released her new album last week. Alike. 1. The twins look alike. 2. The two paintings are alike in style. Alive. 1. The injured bird was still alive. 2. He felt alive after the thrilling roller coaster ride. All. 1. All the students passed the exam. 2. She ate all the pizza by herself. Alright. 1. It's alright to take a break sometimes. 2. Alright, let's get started on this project. Allow. 1. My parents won't allow me to stay out past midnight on school nights.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bond. James Bond.
Almost. 1. I almost missed my flight this morning. 2. It's almost time for dinner. Alone. 1. She prefers to be alone when she's upset. 2. He was alone in his decision to quit his job. Along. 1. We walked along the beach at sunset. 2. The store is located along Main Street. Aloud. 1. Can you read the book aloud so that I can hear it too? 2. The teacher asked the students to read their essays aloud in front of the class.